Hi, my name is Karen. I am the founder of KezaWellness, and this is a little bit more about me and how KezaWellness came to be. I started my own business out of the pandemic. So I had been instructing before, and during the pandemic, I'd started working on a one-to-one basis, mostly over Zoom and outdoors. And when it came back to go back into group teaching in the corporate sector, I was fortunate enough to have enough business going that I could go out on my own and work with people on a one-to-one basis. I thought that this was, a really great opportunity because it really allowed me to sit with people, to listen to them, to give them the time that they needed and individually help them. Whereas in a group class, unfortunately, you don't always get that chance. From there, from working with loads of different people across London, different demographics, different types of people with different needs, it became really clear to me that there was something else that I could do that reached more people. And that's where KezaWellness, what it is today, was born from. I didn't grow up with the idea that I would get into the wellness industry at all. I grew up moving, I grew up dancing, I needed my body, I needed it to work a certain way. And from a very young age, it kind of didn't. I ended up having to have hip surgeries at a young age and then go through a lot of rehabilitation, and I wasn't naturally very good at what I wanted it to do, and I didn't understand for a very long time that if I just worked with what I had instead of comparing and being frustrated and being sort of destructive towards my body, I would have actually had better results. So throughout the years, I learned a lot of different conditioning techniques and different disciplines and different ways that you can be strong and support your sports, support your hobbies, support your life. As I got a bit older and I started working with different people, I realized that some of us are really annoyed at ourselves because we can't stick triple pirouettes, whereas other people are really depressed and stressed because they can't walk up their stairs, they can't pick up their kids, they cannot go to the grocery store by themselves and make it all the way home. And I realized, the scope for wellness, physical well-being, it's so vast, and a lot of things are taken for granted. And a lot of the fitness industry only really caters for people who are starting at a certain level already. So I became really interested in that a couple years back, where I realized there isn't much for the middle ground. There's really beginner rehabilitation, and then there's, fitness and gym culture. And there's all of this stuff in the middle that seems to be lost. And I thought, well, that's something that I'm really interested in. It's something that I really identify for and with, and it's something that I feel I can make a difference in. And that's how I got into wellness. Looking to the future, I am hopeful that wellness, well-being, fitness, this whole health-related industry will be changing for the better. There are definitely changes happening. We are moving away from aesthetics. We are moving away from unrealistic body goals, which is really important. However, I really want to help drive forward, the importance of having health and well-being in your life, whether you care about the aesthetic result or not, whether you have a performance goal or not. It's quite easy to keep yourself conditioned when you know that it's because you're trying to run a race or compete or play tennis or whatever, but we also need to condition ourselves for growing older. We need to condition ourselves for becoming new parents. We need to condition ourselves for changes within our lifestyle. We really need to look after our bodies. The amazing thing is that when we do look after them, they look after us. And for so long, we've been so focused on what we look like and what we can do and what we can't do, and on a very surface level. And I'm hoping that the future of the wellness industry as a whole is health, strong bodies for all, and an inclusive, improved quality of life.